This is not how I chew. My body chews it, does that. So grateful. Everything tastes so good. And I get that into me, you know. Um, I wanted to tell you something about what happened. See, I get on Facebook and then I'm here. I'm radiating something and over a long period of time. In the very beginning, you know, I'm giving out the cure. What I was doing, obviously, is I was providing the cure for what would happen next. And as soon as I saw what they were doing, as far as the C-19 announcement, then I was like, we got this. I already gave you the cure, right? It's, you know, you have to take a hold of your own mind. You don't let them have your mind, and you need to start discerning, you know, many ways through meditation. And see, I was pushing that and that. Well, that would only work for maybe some people around me, but of course I didn't save the world. But now it's happening again where I'm stepping up. It's like this information needs to be known. You just keep radiating it, and it's because there's going to be another crisis. There's going to be something that's going to happen. That's like, well, there's this counteractive thing that's coming up where people are like, it's hard to explain, but it's like people feel it. It's like a surfer, I guess. A surfer is like they're not ignorant of the waves that are coming, you know, and that's what I feel is happening again. You know, it's important to be observant and say, wait a minute, it happened like that last. It happened like that. Before that, I was like drumming. Do, 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 do. Don't let them get you. The mind is like this, and reality is like that, and there's a separation, and then there's a mind, heart, and blah, blah, blah. Well, now we are at this other stage, and it's like, well, it's the same, but there's more of an inner. You got to go in, but I'm doing it again. I just keep, and it's involving other things now, more complex. Just saying, here's what's happening. You need to know in case, and then of course we got a garden, and then a lot of things are gonna, and but it might help some people. None of us is going to get out of this alive. You know, I'm just a physical body. You're a physical body, and there's only so much time here, and so I'm doing what I'm supposed to do on this ocean here. If you know, it's like a lot of people won't be able to feel it as much or something, and they're only messing with the waves and choppy shit going on. But then it's like, here comes a wave, and it's coming from the inside out. Like, okay, so we're here to do something, and it's profound. If you listen to near-death experiences, I tried to tell this story. It's just what kills people sometimes, a lot of times, is number. It's like almost like number one or number three, the third leading cause or something is medical negligence. So when you go up and then talk to the higher ups, they tell people the secrets of the universe and everything, and refresh them and say, you know, this is what you belong to, blah blah blah. But that gets all erased. They can't go down there with that. But the one thing that they remember is God tells them, don't trust the medical system anymore. That's how you got here, and stop eating those foods, and that's how you got to the medical system. Stop doing that. And my point is with that is that that's part of the wave that we're not seeing, you know, so we can't afford to be blind anymore. Don't be blind to your oracles and the people that seem to be just drumming away at something, you know, and because it's happening again. I can tell. It's like, okay, I know. I'm getting downloads, and I'm about to tell you something. I'm just impatient. It's crazy because there is an onslaught of, you know. It's like, okay, so I have to deal with accepting and adjusting to that scene, with what it really is the human ecology around me is inhospitable. I just went like this, and it's like, well, it's important to have for everybody to have a healthy human ecology. But when you dip into it, it's like, no, these people are poisoned and they have all this stuff in mind and they've judged you to the fucking T. And now, with money, because you don't have money or whatever, they can easily just shut you out. And I'm telling you right now, there is a way to rise above that. You have every right to be here without fucking that whole mental encasement that the institution of money is actually running. You get more clear on these things and also clear on how to just um, to make it work for us. Money was here, all of it's here to try and make it work for us. Who's us, babes? If you're listening to this and you have any, if you're kind of like listening, you're like, well, maybe, yeah, whatever. If you're a human being, then you're looking at a non-human faction that seems a little bit more callous than you. And you need to establish, it shouldn't be that, oh, we go from the most callous down. If we go from the most callous down, we're going to see a holy hell of desert land expanding because they don't care about their own sensitivity and that maybe some of the things they're doing that doesn't feel good and it shouldn't feel good because it's not right. You need healthier foods. You need a certain setting. You need a certain vibration. And that's just the truth. Why do they talk about the music? Oh, it was tuned like shit because it makes a different design. It's off. It's because it's wrong. You have to get it right. This is the school we're in, babes. None of us are getting it right here. I mean, and it's not your fault. It's because you're being taught wrong.